Eagle Chess. Go check out their YouTube channel. It's really awesome. That's what we're doing right now. We're actually going to be seeing Eagle Chickadee Chess. This young gentleman, 1981, Garry Kasparov. Oh my gosh, Garry, we want your autograph. Versus John P. Fedorowicz. He's an American. He does really good. And this is going to be in 1981 in Graz, Austria. You can see Eagle Chess outside that airplane. Without further ado, we'll bring to you the Miggity Beatbox and Miggity Beatbox and Miggity Beatbox and Miggity Music Queen's Pawn game for Garry Kasparov. Queen's Pawn game, Garry Kasparov. And there goes, we got to turn the music down this actually. Don't worry, that music easy goes chickadee chess. Alright, so freaky French defense for Garry Kasparov. He's really bringing out the big guns here versus Mr. American, Mr. American. What's his name? It's John P. Fedorowicz. John versus Garry. Who's going to actually win? Garry's up against the ropes, or is he actually? Let's have to wait and see, because I think Garry's in the wiki white. Yep, looks like Garry's in the wiki. Gary's in this freaky French defense being brought to you by John. He's over here in the BD Black. Have you known him? Have you met John? He's pretty good. He's a nice guy anyway. But Jiggity John's going to be up against the riggedy ropes against Garry Kasparov. We can already see the future because the future is so biggity bright for Garry Kasparov. That future, so biggity bright for Garry Kasparov. Holy cannoli. But anyway, let's go back to the game and see what's going to develop. There's going to be a kingside castle for either of these biggity players. It doesn't look like Garry Kasparov's even trying to castle. Wait, he's going for the fianchetto. He's going for the fianchetto. Here's a castle from Biggity Black. That's also known as John. Now Garry Kasparov's getting ready to castle himself. So he's getting ready and he's going to tuck away with a nice snuggled up castle, ladies and jiggly. Ladies and jiggly. Tuck him into bed. He's ready to snuggle up with a nice castle. Chicky, snuggle up with a nice snuggly castle. And here we can see the queen's getting ready to make the scene. It's going to be a very biggity biggity image, biggity build from both of these biggity players. Ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly, all the giggly girls all giggling at the jiggly jokes Gary's got for you. He says, what kind of a animal does the cow talk to? He says, bring, who is it? He's always calling me up. He's like, I know who that is. That's the moose. Always calling me up on the telephone. Chicky, on the telephone. Chicky. Ladies and jiggly, boys and giggly. We can see here that comes the giggity queen ready to offer the trade. Is she gonna take the trade? No, there's gonna be the bishop in the way. So it looks like the pawn's gonna say, hey, listen, Mr. Biggie Bishop, get out of the way, because you can't threaten my queen like that. So he's gonna giggity march on. And wait, he's gonna offer the trade up again. And here comes the trade offered again. The bishop's coming right back there. And then must be Garry Kasparov. He's unfettered in his unfettered approach of doing some super diggity duper chess miggity moves. There's the first biggity blood. Was that really first biggity blood? I think that was first biggity blood. The entire giggly game, ladies and jiggly. The entire giggly game, ladies and jiggly. The entire giggly game, ladies and jiggly. What a super diggity fast biggity blitz style of super diggity duper diggity chickadee chess. Here comes another second biggity blood. Second blood, more terrible than the first, but look at the exchange on diggity down. His sister John doesn't want to play around here. Chicky needs to take his pawn to be a piggity pawn back up. But here we can see Garry Kasparov's gonna completely and utterly ignore that attack. He's got an attack of his own, and he's gonna actually be on the biggity back foot here versus Jiggity John. Wowzers, holy cows, this guy's incredibly good. But wait, the piggity pawn doesn't want to stop. We thought the pawn was gonna stop. He's not gonna stop. He's going forward, and suddenly Garry Kasparov, or is it? As the piggity pawn goes for the knockout punch. Okay, jeez. Alright, that's the chicky checkmate. That's the oh, he's not chicky checkmate. Hurry, we gotta watch this. Get back. Eagle chess. Okay, biggity back. What happened? It looks like Garry Kasparov's got the king on the riggedy run. John's in tiggity trouble. John's in real tiggity trouble. Holy cow, John's in trouble. Looks like John's gonna get defeated by Garry Kasparov. In the wiki white, they're gonna be able to defeat John Fedorowicz in the super diggity duper world chickadee chess under 26 1981 Graz, Austria championship. Chicky chess. Thanks to Eagle Chickadee Chess. They got the biggity best. Chicky chess. Eagle Chickadee Chess. They got the biggity best. Chicky chess.